For the final time in his storied 20-year career. These past few weeks, we've heard from a lot of people in and around baseball talk about Jeter. We caught up with a few iconic sports figures from other sports to get their thoughts on the Yankee shortstop.
For me, Derek, what he's done and accomplished puts him in one of the few athletes out there that can transcend all sports.
When I was a kid, we got beat 8-1, and my dad turned to me and said, "How do you think you played?" And I said, "Oh, it doesn't matter." He stopped the car and he said, "You are one of the guys people want to watch play. You can't have off days because people are coming to watch you play." And that's the way Derek is. You know, he plays every game the same way, whether it's mid-July or early October.
Derek is close to my age. I'm disappointed he's retiring. I like having guys older than me still out there as current athletes.
Derek, I've known when he's been really banged up, and he won't say a word to anybody. He just goes out there and competes and plays. No excuses, and I absolutely love that.
Derek had a visitor here today, Peyton Manning.
Derek's been to a few of my football games throughout our professional careers together. I've been to Yankee Stadium a number of times to see him play. I just figured I had to be in New York in May, and so it was a real honor for me to go down there in the field and have some time with Derek, and I was certainly glad that I did it.
First time I really got to know Derek was at a Gatorade commercial shoot that we were doing. We had a great time in Boston. We went out and had drinks after the first day of shooting, grabbed something to eat, and it kind of dawned on me wandering through the streets of Boston that I'm standing here with Jeter, and I didn't know if I was safe, but instead of heckling, there was a lot of respect paid his direction, which was cool.
Derek Jeter came out of the dugout and greeted the great one. Two all-time greats in their sports.
I took my son to watch him play in Seattle, and I told my son, who was at that time 12 years old, who played baseball, I said, "Watch Derek Jeter in between innings." He was the first guy to run out to his position, and when they were doing infield before the start of the inning, he was the one guy that concentrated on every ball and threw it hard over to first base. And I said, "Look, he's probably the best player in baseball right now, and he's the hardest working guy here."
I just appreciated the way he's approached the game, the way he's been so consistent in his career, a great leader. He's always had a tremendous work ethic as well, so a lot of things that I believe in.
It is gone! A long home run by Derek Jeter. Tiger appreciates that.
You never hear any complaints. He goes out there, shows up every day with intent to win and help his team win.
People, when they have the great fortune to experience the top step, some feel accomplished and satisfied then, but there are others that are like, sweet, we did it, you know, what are we doing next year? How are we going to do this again? And Derek falls in that category.
As a father and as a sports fan, there's guys that your kids emulate and want to be, and he's that one guy that, you know, if your kids say, "Hey, Derek Jeter's my idol," as a parent you say, "Wow, that's a good idol to have."
He's big time.
Going to be